Well, Sydney, thanks for coming on today.
Thank you.
We're doing this piece for you. Do you want to
Yes.
explain this piece a little bit?
This is based on a quote from a Tennessee Williams play called Summer and Smoke.
Okay.
And it's sort of like the lead girl's growth at the end of the play, and she like comes back to this guy who made her feel terrible and says like, that girl from last summer, she's gone. She's suffocating in smoke from something on fire inside her. Okay. And I love that line, just like kind of.
And this was a play that you saw
in England.
In
the West End, when I was filming Departure there, and I went with one of my co-stars, and it was like the greatest.
It was the greatest?
Ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my all-time favorite stage productions I've ever seen.
That's amazing.
I feel like it was that and like Hamilton. I cried through all of Hamilton.
Yeah, you saw Hamilton?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you see it in New York?
Yeah, I saw it on Broadway.
Oh, nice. Was that when what's his name was?
Lin-Manuel.
Yeah.
No, it was actually the first replacement after Javier Munoz.
Okay.
Which was funny because then I got to work with him on Shadowhunters.
Oh, really?
And when I went to see the play, I got to go backstage after, and I was too scared to talk to him because I thought he was like a god.
Yeah.
But then he's the nicest guy in the whole world.
And it was like, I'm pretty sure Hamilton's in theaters right now, right? Like the whole...
Yeah, the like live recording of it.
Yeah.
But I've never seen that.
No. And how long was Lin-Manuel Miranda on the show?
I don't know. I think he did like the first year, and then Javier
first year,
took over.
and then it just got
Because
so
Javier did
big?
it for like 2 years, 3 years.
Okay. And he's not doing it anymore?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's apparently like, Javi says it's, and I believe it, because when you see it, it's insane.
Yeah.
Like an excruciatingly demanding play to do. Like, it's very tough on
Takes
your
a
body
toll on
to
you.
do. Yeah.
How many days a week were they doing it?
So you do, 7 or 8 shows a week? They do every day. Monday's a dark day in theater, and then you have, on the weekends, matinees and an evening show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So was Shadowhunters like the first kind of show you were on?
It's my first recurring role, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my first time that I wasn't just like there for a couple scenes and then dead.
And that was, it sounds like it's kind of like about,
It's like every-
vampires, maybe?
Yeah, like every fantastical creature in the world, werewolves and vampires and witches and warlocks and fairies, and it's a lot. There's a lot going on. And there's a lot of rules you have to keep track of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was your character?
I was a half-breed.
Okay.
So I was half Shadowhunter, which is considered like the good guys. And then I was
Right.
half Seelie, which is the fairy kingdom, and they're kind of considered evil.
Okay.
So I was like a outcast a little bit. Like
Right.
the Shadowhunters didn't trust me, and the Downworlders didn't trust me. Yeah.
But it's not like the Harry Potter Muggle thing, right?
No, that would be just like a normal person.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't know if they have a word for that in Shadowhunters.
No?
Just like a human.
Just
yeah.
like some kind of slur?
Yeah, they're like, ew, humans? Normies? I don't know.
And how many years did that show go on for?
3, yeah.
3?
3 seasons.
And then it got canceled?
Yeah, it was kind of weird because it was like when we left season 3, we were told we had a renewal for 4, and then shortly after it was like, no, it's been canceled. And then they brought us back to do like a sort of 2-episode finale to wrap it up, probably.
Right. How long after was that? Like, was it a big gap between like the last season you filmed and then they did
No,
this?
it was actually because we were supposed to come back for season 4, like there was going to be quite a break in between, and then when the plan changed, all of a sudden it was like, everyone come back now to
Right.
do these 2 episodes, so we all ended up like going back in the summer and just finishing it out.
Okay. So that was like your first recurring role.
Yeah.
What was like your first kind of role in the industry?
I think it was Degrassi.
Degrassi.
I did 1 episode.
Okay.
I think I had maybe like 2 or 3 scenes.
But you had lines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like a cancer patient that was there to sort of facilitate the lead girl's story that she had gotten sick, and I was like there to comfort her, and I was her sassy friend in chemo, and then I died,
Right.
and she was like, oh no.
How old were you?
16, 15?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, but you died.
Yes, I died. I died in a lot of shows.
Yeah.
I've died in The Expanse. I died in...
What was your
I can't
worst
remember
death
now.
on camera?
Worst death on... I think probably The Expanse.
What happened?
I got in this big fight. I got to have like a cool fight scene, but then there was this, I don't even remember what it, like ectoplasma or whatever, some gel that was like
Okay.
poisonous that was like eating our ship. And then in the fight I had gotten in, they got in a cut in me, and so
Okay.
then they were like, "You're gonna die," and I just was like, "Take my gun, leave me, go on without me."
So is it basically like Alien?
I don't think it's that like
No?
action packed.
Oh. Was there aliens in it? What,
Not really.
But the ectoplasm, what was that? Just like.
It's just space goo. It was like space cancer goo. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Don't ask me. I didn't write it.
So that was like your worst death on camera, though?
I think so.
Yeah.
Or, oh, I got killed with a fire poker in a Lifetime movie. That was great.
Killed with a fire poker?
Yeah, stabbed through the stomach.
Really?
That was dramatic. Yeah.
What was that? It was a Lifetime movie?
Yeah. Yeah. It was like I hunt down my birth mother at this private school where she's a teacher, and I like start doing evil things, and I want to kill her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
And what was that?
I still don't really understand what happened in that movie.
No. What was
No.
that called?
I think the final name was Remember Me, Mommy, which is
Remember
not
Me,
great.
Mommy.
When we were filming, it was called Daughter Dearest, which I thought was,
Yeah, a little
okay,
better.
that's a little better, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why they went to that. Who made that decision? We're not privy to these things.
No, you don't get to make those.
Oh, God, no, we have no say.
No. How often do you go rewatch some of your stuff?
Never, ever,
Never?
ever, no.
No.
Most of them I haven't even seen once all
Really?
the way through.
Did you do any? So after the Lifetime movies, what did you do kind of next?
Lifetime movies? I think after that I did Grand Army, which was like a great show.
Grand Army?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was took place in like a New York high school in Brooklyn, and it's sort of about every possible horrible thing that could be going on with teenagers, like
Okay.
assaults within a friend group, and like people not believing that, or like for me it was like the lead girl, I was her best friend, and I had a twin brother, and she was kind of into my brother, and then one night all our friends go out, and I'm babysitting, and all the guys like assault her in the backseat of a cab, and then when
Really?
she comes forward and says that, I'm like, my brother wouldn't do that, and I'm just like the worst friend in the world. And then there's sort of like, there was a bomb that went off by the school, and it turns into all these sort of like racial tensions at the school, and it's just
Dang,
like
this
every
school
dark
sounds-
thing for a high schooler ever.
Sounds like a bad high school to be at.
It wasn't, people weren't having a great time there.
No.
There was like a lot of upset teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. So you started in theater though. Like,
Yeah.
what was your first theater production?
My first professional theater production was Alice in Wonderland. I was Alice.
Nice.
Which was really fun. Like, what a fantastical play. And then,
And like, where was the play? Like, where did it show?
let me see if I can remember the theater's name. It was in St. Thomas. It was, I want to say the Capitol Theater in St. Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was like, it was like a paid gig,
Yes.
or was it like professional? Like, just like it was like people paid to see it.
Both. It was just our director kind of lost his grip a little bit halfway through.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay.
He would call rehearsals and then not show up, and then it turned into like we were running it basically without him for a little while there.
How old were you during that production?
12.
Oh, okay. So you were Alice, eh?
Yeah.
Did
it was
you
fun.
you had to try out for that role?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it hard to get, or?
I
You
have
had-
no recollection of feeling any sort of anxiety about that audition,
Okay.
or feeling any sort of like I don't think I had to do callbacks for that. I just feel like I went in and did a monologue, and then like 2 weeks later they were like, "Do you want to be Alice?"
How many times did you like perform?
Oh, weeks worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day for weeks.
Every day for weeks.
It was
wow.
over, Christmas season, so we weren't. There was only a couple weeks that I remember being in school because, like, my principal came and to see it. But a lot of it was when we were off school for Christmas.
Okay. So that was like your first kind of like working gig?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. First, I was sort of like, because I went to school for the arts from grade 4 to 8. So when I was 9, I started at school for the arts, and we did a play every year. But that was just like a school play, and your parents came. And
Right,
yeah,
right.
it wasn't the same kind of
But
thing.
this was like your first big, your big.
This was like, they're writing reviews about this in the paper. I don't want them talking about me. That was the first time that I.
Did you have to wear a wig or did you dye your hair blonde?
They dyed my hair.
Oh.
I didn't know back then to say no to those things.
Yeah.
My hair fell out. It was terrible.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was bad.
So you could have said no to like, obviously getting your hair dyed, just wore a wig or something?
In theory.
Yeah. But you're a kid.
I mean,
like...
they dyed my hair for Shadowhunters too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
They dye your hair a lot. They dyed my hair for Grand Army.
How come, like, in most movies, all girls are, like, always wearing a wig? Like, women are always wearing a wig.
Just because, I'm going to be really honest, because your days are already so long. Like, you know, you've done background work and you're like, yeah, 18-hour days. Like, yeah, it is. That's an average day on set. Like, extremely long days. And guys come into hair and makeup and it's 10 minutes of like, here's your moisturizer, here's your hair gel, bye. Girls come into the trailer and you have to get called like 2.5, 3 hours early because they're spending so many hours doing your hair and makeup in the morning.
Really?
And so it ends up being an earlier morning for you and for the hair and makeup team and everybody.
Right.
So if you're doing wigs, they can just pre-style the wig and pop it on and it's shorter and it kind of like halves the amount of time that you're prepping.
Okay, so that's
so
the main
to be honest,
reason?
like, yeah, I think it's just a lot of people are like, why are we doing this, spending so long in the chair every day and like so much heat damage on your hair and you know, just a sort of convenience thing, I think.
It's not more like, I just always see it as like, just the beauty standard for women's hair is like long and luscious.
I'm sure it's
and
also
like,
that because it's like they put so much dye and heat and whatever. A lot of women in the industry, your hair is like quite damaged and weak and they want it to look thick and luscious and beautiful.
Right,
and
yeah.
That's easier to achieve with a
But
wig.
because they went through years of probably doing that, where now it's just like wig.
It's
just
easier,
so much easier.
yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, every show you always watch, it's like...
They're getting really common.
Has there been any like people that you've met in the industry that you've really looked up to and were like so excited to meet?
Christopher Plummer.
Yeah.
I saw him do The Tempest at Stratford when I was young, and I just thought he was like superhuman. And working with him a little bit on Departure was like very cool, and getting to meet him. And then
What was The Tempest? Was it a play?
it's a Shakespeare play, yeah.
Okay, and you saw...
I like grew up loving Shakespeare. Like that was why I wanted to act. I wanted to like
Right.
just do theater and Shakespeare.
Okay.
And then I got corrupted.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I did a show with Aidan Young.
Okay.
And I think he's like one of the most brilliant actors ever and so underrated.
He's someone you look up to?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have actually never been so anxious meeting someone or like working with someone as with him.
Really?
I have watched and rewatched the show Rectify so many times that like, yeah, I was panicking.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, what is going on? Why are you like this?
Yeah. What was the show that you worked on him with?
Law and Order Toronto.
Oh, okay. And he's like the lead in that show?
Yeah, he's the lead detective.
Okay. So was that pretty recent?
That was like 2 years ago, yeah.
2 years ago?
It feels more recent than I feel like it was.
Okay. And were you a recurring role on Law and Order?
No, just one episode.
Okay.
It was just, yeah, in and out.
Yeah.
But I was like, and it was funny because at the time I was like, I don't care. I will take, if it's one scene, if I get to work with Aidan Young, I don't care. I'll do it. And my agent was like, okay.
Well, here
It's like, you don't understand. He is all time for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like, Aidan Young is like my unrealistic version of that I would, I think, pass out. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, yeah?
I am obsessed with him.
I recently went to the movies and saw his new movie, The Roses.
Oh, how is it?
It is so good.
Because I love Olivia Colman too, and I've been
It was
watching all the
so
interviews,
funny.
and I'm like, I love it. I'm obsessed with them.
It's honestly one of the funniest movies
Is it really?
I've seen in a long time.
I feel like I never or rarely see him in comedy.
No, and it was great. So definitely,
that's exciting.
Yeah, definitely check that out.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed with him.
Have you got to meet him or work with him?
No, I don't think I could handle that.
No? You'd be like, it's too much for me.
Yeah, I feel like I would fuck it up.
Yeah?
If I had to work with him, I don't know that I could focus.
Right.
Because when I watch him act, like Patrick Melrose, I don't know if you've seen that, this limited series he did, but like,
No, I haven't.
dude, I sit and watch that, and my jaw's like literally on the floor. I watch him, and I'm like, that is a magic trick. Like that
What
to me
how he's
is
acting?
yeah, that to me is like the pinnacle of
acting.
how are you even doing that? You
Yeah.
know? Like, I actually can't comprehend what your process was to get there.
Right.
And so I feel like if I had to act with him, I would just be staring at him being like, how do you do that?
Mm. So you'd be like, yeah, maybe that shouldn't do that just because of how awestruck you would be or starstruck.
I would still do it. I would embarrass myself
Yeah.
for the chance to meet him. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think it would look good for me. I don't think me acting in the same scene with Benedict Cumberbatch is going to show me very well.
No.
He's one of those actors that you're just like, dude, he eats up everybody he's in a scene with.
Yeah.
You know, which is like, I admire you so much, and also I'm terrified I don't ever want to act with you because you would make me look like an idiot.
Is there any women in the industry that you look up to?
Oh my God, so many. Vera Farmiga, I'm obsessed with her.
Oh, yeah.
Olivia Colman, which is funny because she's in Rosa. I think she's unbelievable.
Yeah,
her
her
work in
eyes-
Broadchurch is like,
I
are
have
you
seen
kidding?
Broadchurch, yeah. It's really
Oh
good.
my goodness,
Her
she's
eye
unreal.
work, her, like, whenever she's, like, teary-eyed, it's
Oh,
just so big. Like,
I love her.
She
She's
can do it so well.
Yeah, she is unfreaking real. I love Jessica Chastain a lot.
Okay,
I think
yeah.
she's really remarkable. Emma Stone, obviously. But, like, there's some people that are just, like, I don't know, they do something magical to you.
yeah.
Kerry
Yeah.
Washington, I think, is freaking amazing. I love her.
Okay.
Io Edebiri now. I love her.
Who, sorry?
Io Edebiri from The Bear,
From The Bear? Oh, yeah.
who plays Sydney.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Have you got to work with any of these big people that you look up to?
No, I've been like lucky enough to have some friends let me sort of like tag along on
Yeah.
sets and gotten to meet some really cool people. Or like I was just doing I don't even know how you explain this, like off-camera work for this show where there's a lot of CGI, and so they can't film any of the scenes together, basically.
Okay.
And so I got to work with Elizabeth Banks and Matthew McFadden, which was like Mr. Darcy, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That's like pretty cool to me.
So was that like, it was kind of like stand-in work?
No, it's hard to explain. It's this show called The Miniature Wife.
Miniature Wife?
Yeah, so it's basically like Matthew McFadden and Elizabeth Banks are married, and he accidentally shrinks her.
Okay.
So basically the whole show, like
Is
one
it
of
like,
them is big and one of them is
shrinking?
little.
Or what was that,
Honey, I Shrunk
downsizing?
the Kids or whatever.
Downsizing?
I don't know what that is.
No, the Matt Damon one?
I don't watch Matt Damon.
Oh.
He doesn't do anything for me. Not a thing. I have not seen a Matt Damon movie in years.
Okay. But same kind of concept? They kind of shrink?
Yeah, he shrinks her by accident, and so the whole show is like her scenes have to be filmed on this soundstage where she looks tiny because everything's massive, and his have to be that he's like talking to this tiny
okay.
thing. So they can't film any of them together. So it would be
Right.
like when Matthew was doing scenes that are supposed to be with Elizabeth, I would be Elizabeth for him so that he could like do it with her, but they kind of have this little like doll that he's looking at, and I'm acting the scenes with him.
Oh,
It was
really?
really weird, yeah.
Okay.
It's just bizarre, yeah.
It's kind of like stand-in, but it's like you're actually doing these scenes.
Yeah. It's just to help them because they're looking at nothing all the time. So they try
Right.
to have like an actual actor there to support them in the scenes now. And
Have you ever done like CGI movies where you're like on like a green screen or?
the only time I ever really had to do CGI was Shadowhunters,
Okay.
which was, I think, too early in my career to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just was like, this is insane. What's happening? Why am I talking to a tennis ball? Why is nothing here? They're like, a demon's coming to eat you. And I'd be like, okay, I don't really know what's happening.
Right.
And then when you feel so silly doing those scenes, and then when you see it, you're like, oh yeah, it like makes sense. But when you're doing it, you're like, are you really? This sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
You
would
just
be
feel
hard.
foolish.
That'd be very hard to like kind of comprehend to do. It'd be.
You just feel dumb.
Is it more like it kind of feels like a play?
No,
No.
plays feel much better than that.
Right. Because I feel like you kind of have to pretend a lot with plays too, because they're not.
Yeah, but at least with plays, I feel like there's a continuity in it, right? Because you're always doing it start to finish. Like, you get the whole arc of the character. So even though there's moments where, like, yeah, you're sort of making believe for a lot of it, you at least have, like, the momentum of it.
Right.
Where when you're doing film and TV, you're doing that one scene over and over and over and over for hours. And when there's, like, zero context in terms of where you are in the script and, like, how it's going to piece together, you're just standing in this room of green walls, and they're like throwing tennis balls at you, and they're like, those are demons, run! And you're like, oh, okay. And it's a little discombobulating.
Wow.
Or like V-Wars, there was a lot of vampire things that
Yeah.
were CGI, and like you have to go into a sound booth afterwards, and they're like, "Can you just make vampire eating noises?" And you're like, "I don't. What do you mean?"
And you had to do that?
Yeah, you just stand there like sucking on your arm for an hour, trying to make vampire sounds for them of like you feeding on somebody.
And what's that called? Like ADR?
ADR, yeah.
ADR? So you've done that?
So many times.
Yeah?
Yeah. I love ADR. I think that's an unpopular opinion, but
Yeah.
I love it.
I always like the Foley.
Yes,
The
I would
Foley
love to do
workers.
that.
Like you just kind of like.
I mean, that's way cooler. I think that's
Yeah.
pretty sick. I watched like just videos of that on the internet of people doing Foley sounds.
Yeah, that would be cool. Just like making the Foley for like I think
Oh.
like the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit, and it's just like they're in this little room with all these like random
Yeah.
knickknacks making sound. It's funny.
I think that's so cool. Like, what a bizarre, creative, abstract job. I love that.
Yeah. So you got an award, didn't you? I think.
I got nominated for an
Oh,
award.
you got nominated.
And I lost.
What
But
was
to
it
a Canadian
for?
icon. For Law and Order.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, for best guest performance in a drama.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, how did you find that out? Like, they just kind of called you, or what was the?
You know, it was funny because that was my first time ever being submitted even for the CSAs, and I had no concept as to like what that process was.
Okay.
But basically, like, the show submitted me
Okay.
to the Canadian Academy for a CSA consideration, and then there's like a first round where it's like you're eligible to be nominated, which I didn't know was a thing. So then
Okay.
people have to vote on who out of the eligible people actually get a nomination. So then
Oh.
I got a nomination, and then they vote again, basically, for who wins in each category, and then you go to the awards night, and they
And you
announce
got to go to the awards night?
Yeah, it was cool.
Nice. So, who did you lose to?
Oh my god, I'm gonna forget her name right now.
You forget her name?
She's like a Canadian icon,
Oh, okay.
but she wasn't even there to accept her
No?
award, and I really wanted to hear her speech too.
Aw. So, do you feel like very proud of that guest work you did? Or were you at the time like, I don't even think this is that good?
You know, it's funny. I feel like that all the time. That I'm
Yeah.
like, this is terrible, and then I see it, or people are like, that was great, and I'm like, really? And I watch it, I'm like, oh, I guess it was okay. I feel like Law and Order. I felt good about it when we were doing it, but I also was very like. I was finishing my exams to be a 911 dispatcher.
Okay.
And
like
so,
for a job?
Yeah, like in real
Okay.
life. I was
Oh,
like, I'm going to
okay.
be a 911 dispatcher. And so I was like living in this sort of government thing for all these weeks training. And it was right when I was doing my final like provincial exams that I ended up having to be on set for Law and Order. And so like one of the days and you have to write your exams on the correct day because it's a provincial thing. Everyone in the
Okay.
province writes them on the same day.
Yeah.
But I had to be on set, and so I convinced my professor to come in at like 4 a.m. and supervise my exam, and I like wrote my exam for 3 hours, and then drove to set, and then filmed. So I think I was kind of like in survival mode a bit.
Okay. Was it only one day of filming?
No, several days.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
several.
But like one of the big days,
Right.
Like one of my last interrogation scenes or whatever, where I out this guy and go after him.
Okay.
It was like, yeah.
What
and I
was
was
you-
just studying all the time too for these
Oh,
exams.
really?
So I was kind of like in between. But I felt like that I was very present when we were filming because of that, you know?
Yeah. You kind of were in like kind of like the Law and Order. You kind of had to deal with that on your exam, and then you're like, oh,
Right.
I gotta.
I know. I was like, I'm in the mind frame of this. This is great.
So you were kind of like a method actor.
Sure. I hate that, but yes, sure. I don't believe in method acting.
No.
Well, I mean, the colloquialism of it.
Yeah.
I also think like women can't get away with that.
No.
Well, no. What you hear about method actors, it's all like white dudes.
Yeah.
I think if a woman did that, they'd be like, she is so difficult.
Did
Can you imagine Olivia Colman doing that? No.
Did Charlize Theron do that?
I don't think so. I don't
No?
think she's ever done that. She's unbelievable. I'm obsessed with
I
her.
thought she did for that one.
For Monster?
Yeah.
I wonder. But then that would just be her killing people.
Oh yeah. Well,
That's what I
maybe-
mean. Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean method? You're not actually living as that character because you're
Yeah.
a serial killer.
Right.
Like, yeah, doing research for your character is one thing. Doing, like, rehearsals and whatever. But to be like, I don't know who I am anymore,
Yeah.
I think is a little insane.
Right now, are you on a set or anything, or are you just in the audition stage right now?
I'm just auditioning right now. Yeah, I just I think finished my time on the Terminal List briefly.
Terminal List?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were on the season 1?
No, season 2 I come in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I think I'm like done, and so now we're just auditioning. I just
Didn't
like
they just release that though, or was that a
season 2?
Yeah.
No, it's not
Maybe
out
a
yet.
spin-off?
Yes, Dark Wolf.
Oh, okay.
It's the prequel one.
So that's not season.
Different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was season 2. I'm like,
No, they just start doing a million Terminal Lists.
and did you get to like meet Chris Pratt or?
I did. It was funny
Yeah?
because at Terminal List 2 I got hired off the table read, and so I did the table read with Chris Pratt and whatever, and he was the one that was like, "What about her? Let's just give her that role."
Nice.
I was like, "Thank you, Monsieur Pratt."
Wow. So he got you that job kind of?
Yeah, basically, like
Wow.
I owe him.
That's cool. Do you have scenes with him?
Not really. Not
No.
with just me and him, like in groups, because I'm like a foreign correspondent, a military war correspondent.
Okay.
So there's a lot of sort of like in press like junkets, and
Dang, that sounds like a big job.
I got to be British.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
So you did like the whole accent?
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Can you do a lot of accents?
No,
No?
just British, basically. I mean, my mom's British, so that helps a lot. I feel like
Oh.
I can do like,
So you kind of grew up hearing it.
yeah, in pieces. She doesn't have it all the time, but certain phrases and things, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I've done like Southern, like New York or Boston a little bit.
What about like Russian?
I can do Russian because my husband's Russian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I can speak a little Russian. I can say, "Я немного понимаю по-русски, но не очень хорошо."
Okay.
So Russian I could do because if anything, I call my mother-in-law and I go, "Girl, how do you say this with a Russian accent?" Because she has a thick Russian accent. And
But you haven't had to do it for film yet?
no.
No? But you could.
Yeah, I
That's
could.
your next one, eh?
Yeah, I keep trying to sell that to people, and I don't think they're buying it.
No?
Yeah.
I feel like you could play a Russian.
Thank you.
For sure.
I
It
think
would
so.
Probably be like a
Badass, like.
yeah, like or a mobster, you know. Or
Yeah, totally. I would
It
love
would
to
be
do that.
like it would be an interesting role for sure.
Yeah, those things are fun.
It'd be the bad guy because obviously all the Russians are the bad guys and
It's like
everything.
like Kristen Milioti's role in The Penguin.
Oh, yeah.
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 That type of thing's sick.
So did you like go to like acting school or anything?
Yeah,
Yeah?
so I went to a school for the arts from grade 4 to 8 where we did like all of the arts.
Oh, really? Like this was elementary you were in?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So that early you started going to school for like
I mean, yeah, not because I was like excited about being an actor, but I was in London, Ontario, and I hated the school I was at. Like I was very miserable, and you had to go to your home school. There was nowhere else to go.
Okay.
And then there was like this school that was a school for the arts that if you auditioned and got in, anyone from any district could go.
Okay.
And I like played piano and I danced a bit, and so I auditioned and I ended up getting in. And then it was like we did plays every year, and that was where I kind of was like, oh, acting is cool. This is great.
Dang, so you started school young. I was thinking like after high school, but you
No,
started doing it young.
yeah, elementary school, and then yeah, I moved to Toronto by myself when I was 15 to go to a high school for the arts. I went to a Etobicoke school for the arts
Okay.
in Toronto, and I double majored in dance and drama, and then I went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in LA for college.
And that was like a college?
Yeah.
Did you go to college with anyone who kind of got big in the industry or?
I'm sure not.
Yeah?
I can pretty much guarantee no.
So you're like the only success story then, eh?
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah,
No?
I mean, I think it's a low bar.
Yeah?
I mean, you know what? I went to high school with people who have done well,
Yeah.
not university.
Okay.
Like one of the girls I went to high school with, she just got cast on SNL this season, which is sick.
Oh, was it the girl that's
Veronica,
from Barrie?
yeah.
Yeah.
She went to ESA.
That's cool. Yeah, I saw them. Like, this girl's from Barrie? What?
Yeah, she's hysterical. She's great.
Is she?
Yeah, she's always been.
Always been funny.
Oh, yeah. I remember sitting next to her in science class in like grade 10 and being like, this fucking girl, I'm going to fail this class because I just keep laughing.
Really?
Yeah.
So where was that school you went to?
It's like just kind of outside of the main city of Toronto. It's in Etobicoke, so it's
Okay.
just like a little more west. Yeah.
Okay. Like, how did she get picked up on that?
You audition.
Yeah, she auditioned?
Yeah. Everyone auditions for SNL.
Because I watched like Kill Tony. I know the guy from Kill Tony got on there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But you were never into like the comedy. You were.
I'm not funny.
No?
No, no. And we had to, it's funny because when we were at school at ESA, we had like a whole year where we had to do like improv and sketches and stand up comedy. And I just cried.
Yeah.
I was so stressed out about having to do stand up comedy. I was like, this is my absolute nightmare. I would rather, yeah, be like crying in a scene. I'd rather be dying in something like this. That's easier to me.
Yep.
Comedy scares the absolute crap out of me.
Yeah, you kind of got to be like naturally. You just
You
gotta
gotta
be.
just have that timing, you
Yeah.
know? It's a hard thing, like, you can train in it, and I've done classes and stuff, and it's like, I'm sure it's made me moderately better, but I don't think it's ever gonna be,
You don't think you're gonna be trying out for SNL?
oh, God, no, that's my nightmare.
Yeah.
I mean, that actually is a nightmare to me. I can't even, like, I don't even think I would wanna host SNL, like, be a guest, like, that's a nightmare to me.
Right. Yeah, that'd be scary.
I have no interest in that.
No?
No.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Inking Out Loud. Thank you for watching the first few episodes as I just started this kind of endeavor. I'm always looking for people who have cool stories or experiences who want to talk about it on camera. So if you know anyone or if yourself have any of these cool experiences, comment down below, let me know, and then maybe we can hopefully get you on the show. But I'm looking to do this in the future and just meet a bunch of cool people and talk and listen to their cool stories. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.